From the moment the shark fin sliced through the water in Jaws, I was hooked. That single, ominous image set the tone for a new era in cinema. One where suspense and spectacle collided in the most unforgettable way. It wasn't just a movie, it was an event, a cultural phenomenon that made people think twice before stepping into the ocean. Steven Spielberg didn't just direct a movie, he redefined what summer blockbusters could be. Before Jaws, summer was a slow season for theaters. After Jaws, it became the time for the biggest, boldest films to make their mark. Spielberg's vision changed the industry, setting a new standard for what audiences could expect from a trip to the movies. Imagine being in 1975, sitting in a packed theater, when that iconic score starts thumping. Goosebumps, right? The anticipation, the shared fear, the collective gasp when the shark finally appears. Spielberg knew exactly how to play with our emotions, making every moment in that darkened theater feel electric. That's Spielberg's magic, turning simple stories into monumental experiences. He has a knack for taking the ordinary and transforming it into something extraordinary, something that lingers in your mind long after the credits roll. But Spielberg's journey didn't start with a killer shark. Nope. He was just a 28-year-old with a huge vision and even bigger determination. Growing up, he was the kid with a Super 8 camera, making short films in his backyard, dreaming of Hollywood. His early work showed flashes of brilliance, but it was his relentless drive that set him apart. After Jaws, Hollywood looked at him differently. Suddenly he was the guy who could terrify and thrill millions, and studios wanted more. And Spielberg delivered. He became the go-to director for ambitious projects, the one who could turn wild ideas into box office gold. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Raiders of the Lost Ark, each film was a leap into the unknown, and each time, he brought us along for the ride. He wasn't afraid to explore new genres, from science fiction to adventure, always pushing the boundaries of what was possible on screen. He made us believe in UFOs, treasure-hunting archaeologists, and, most importantly, the power of imagination. Spielberg's films invite us to dream bigger, to wonder what might be out there, and to embrace the unknown with open arms. Spielberg has this uncanny ability to make us care about his characters, no matter how outlandish the world around them gets. Whether it's a boy befriending an alien or a family facing prehistoric danger, he grounds his stories in real emotion. Now, fast forward to 1993. Enter Jurassic Park. The anticipation was off the charts. Dinosaurs brought back to life on the big screen? It sounded impossible. But with Spielberg at the helm, anything felt possible. Dinosaurs, right? But these weren't just rubber suits or puppets. Spielberg used cutting-edge CGI, changing cinema forever. The blend of practical effects and digital wizardry set a new benchmark for visual storytelling, making the impossible look real. Remember that first reveal of the Brachiosaurus? Pure awe. The audience was left breathless, witnessing something they'd only imagined in their wildest dreams. Spielberg knew how to capture wonder and make it feel tangible. Spielberg knew exactly how to pace a scene using wonder, suspense, and just a dash of terror. He orchestrated every moment, building tension and excitement, making sure we were always on the edge of our seats. But beyond the spectacle, Spielberg's films always have heart. He never loses sight of the human element, the relationships and emotions that make his stories resonate. Whether it's kids on bikes escaping aliens in E.T. or a paleontologist running from a T-Rex, his stories are about people, flawed, funny, brave, scared. He reminds us that even in the most extraordinary circumstances, it's our humanity that matters most. He finds the humanity in the extraordinary, and that's what makes his movies stick with us long after the credits roll. Spielberg's films become a part of us, shaping the way we see the world and what we believe is possible. So, what's the secret to Spielberg's epic journey? How does he keep surprising us decade after decade? It's not just the big budgets or the special effects. Those help, sure, but they're not the heart of his success. It's his relentless curiosity, his willingness to take risks, and his deep love for storytelling. Spielberg is always searching for new ways to surprise us, to move us, to make us believe in the impossible. From Jaws to Jurassic Park, Spielberg has shown us that movies can be more than entertainment. They can be an adventure we get to share. His films invite us to step into new worlds, to feel fear, joy, and wonder together. And honestly, I can't wait to see where he takes us next. With every new project, Spielberg reminds us why we fell in love with movies in the first place, and why we'll keep coming back for more.